Hi, this is a review of the order trading system activity for January the 13th, 2022. We had 7 trades on that day. 4 were buys and 3 were short sells. First trade is DVN. That's Devon Energy Corporation. Tripped at 11:40:04 a.m. at a price of $50.69. It was a buy. It closed at 48.50, down 0.80%. And Yahoo's not working today, unfortunately. Oh, here we are. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, chart's just not active today, so we'll have to view this via Google. And it's going to take me 5 minutes for it to open up Google. Nope, here we go, that's better. Okie dokie. Okay, so that stock was... There we go, okay. Stock is DVN, Devon Energy, 49.64. Let's see here. That shows a little bit difference too, because Yahoo's saying Devon Energy closed at 48.50, and Google is saying it closed at 49.64. So it looks like Yahoo's not working at all today. Okay, anyways, it tripped at 11:40, and at 12 o'clock, 11:40, 12 o'clock. So we have this little bit of peak here between 11:40 and 12 o'clock where it went up and then came down. That's 20 minutes. That's long enough. I only allow 10 minutes to be a reasonable amount of time for you to get out. And here, so it hit a ceiling up around this area, which is 50.83, about 20 some odd cents above its tripping price. Okay, so that's the status of that stock. And the indicator, you see, it came up here, volume, and then volume somewhat moved sideways after that. MACD averages came up during the trip, it came down, moved sideways. DI came up, and you can see it actually started moving negative, and pretty much negative the whole afternoon. DI, same thing. It came up, a little bit, and came down, and ended the day moving negative. So there was a little bit of opportunity, but that stock ended the day negative. Next trade is AMRS. That's Amiris Incorporated. Tripped at 11:40:24 a.m. at a price of $5.36, and we have to take a look at Google because Yahoo's not working today. We are AMRS, Amiris, Nasdaq. It was Nasdaq that I saw, at least I think I saw. $4.99. Okay, so it closed at $4.99. Which means it looks like the afternoon. Oh, so yeah, closed at $4.99. Tripped at $5.36 at 11:40. Okay. Unfortunately, yeah. we caught it at during this period. It was higher in the morning, but we caught it at this time, and then it just dwindled down, so no possibility there on that stock. Let's see if the indicators are showing anything. Volume's down, MACD showing a trend down, DI down. Unfortunately, that's no good. That stock just didn't maintain that activity. Next trade is AEHR. That's Air Test Systems, tripped at 11:45:38 a.m. at a price of 14.81. It was a buy, and Google is showing this to be AEHR. Okay, and it's showing NASDAQ, so close the day at 1367. So that's no good either. As you can see, there was things happening probably early morning, but late afternoon, it looks like the markets probably reverted and went the other way. So this one, 11:45, yeah. Again, it tripped right around there, and then it dropped off. So that again is another stock that doesn't have any opportunity on it. Okay. Yeah, volume pretty much down. You can see MACD came up during the tripping period, and then dwindled down. And you see it just jumped up here a little bit during tripping period time, and then came negative and negative. So that stock is also no good. That stock ended the day moving negative. In fact, the whole day it was moving negative. Just happened to be we happened to catch it during a bit of a peak during its day activity. Next trade is GRTS. That's Gristone Bio Incorporated, tripped at 12:30:06 p.m. at a price of 6.30. It was a short sell. It's showing here that it closed at 6.88, which we can't take that for a completeness because again Yahoo seems to be not showing properly today. GRTS, Gristone Bio. Yeah, well, good thing is here at least it's showing that it closed 6:30 down 3.96% and down 0.26 early morning, so the stock is still moving down negative. And 12:30, so roughly around here, made a little bit of recovery, but here late afternoon from let's say roughly around 2:36, it came down, stayed down. So 2:36. At 2:36, so we're talking a good hour and a half where it was positive. It was below its negative trading price for that hour period of time, so that's positive. And we'll check the indicators. Yeah, volume sideways, and you see the end of the day, it dropped off, which is interesting. It was moving a little bit downwards during the stripping period, but technically moving sideways for volume. MACD came down, recovered and came down, and actually was covering at the end of the day. And DI was down. DI was down most of the day, and you see the end of the day is actually recovering a little bit. The Bollinger Band came down, end of the day recovering. So the stock was practically negative the whole day, but it looks like closing it actually started moving positive. Next trade is I think it's HIMX, that's Himax Technologies Incorporated, tripped at 12:33 p.m. at a price of 12.53. It was a short sell, and again, take a look at Yahoo, Himax Technologies. Yeah, 12.68. Yeah, see, yeah, better here on Google than Yahoo, for whatever reason, is just not working today. Okay, so 1250. Yeah. It just it looks like it hit a floor. Was not able to maintain it. So let's take a look at the indicators. Volume came down and it was sideways. MACD came down, recovered, was sideways at the end of the day, and DI came down, positive and down. And the indicators are just not. They're not really showing negative. They're showing more sideways activity, especially the end of day period. End of day period is moving sideways. It's just there's just not enough there. The price itself is down 0.27 early morning, so it's still moving negative. It's just the indicators are just not showing that. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call that a negative, unfortunately. Next trade is BCRX. BioChrist Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, tripped at 1:30:45 p.m. at a price of 16.66. It was a buy, and the price there obviously is no good. So let's take a look at Google, BCRX, BioChrist on the NASDAQ. Okay, no. 60. It closed at 16.15, and it tripped at 16.66. 1:30. Around here, 1666. So 249. So from 1:30 to 249. So we're talking about an hour where it was above its tripping price multiple times. Not high, but at least a bit. So there were opportunities to get out of that stock. So if you don't make money, at least you probably wouldn't lose money or that much money in general. But interestingly enough, these stocks are behaving or showing very differently. Volume showing bumping up a little bit, but then days down. MACD came up during its tripping period, sideways, end of day down. Same thing, DI came up, down. And DI, Bollinger Band, not so much. It was moving up a little bit, but pretty much end of the day. So the stock was a little bit positive part of the day, but the end of the day moving negative. The stock today is very, very strange. Next trade is PYPL. That's PayPal Holdings Incorporated, tripped at 2:35:10 p.m. at a price of 183.71. It was a short sell. And PYPL, PayPal on the NASDAQ. Okay, and it closed the day at 181.01. At least another one that's at least ended the day way below its tripping price, which is what I've been looking for. Something that's completely in line with the activity. Okay. So, yeah, volume down, MACD down, DI down, that stock definitely was moving negative. Okay, that's all the stock, and 4 out of 3, excuse me, 4 out of 7, 4 out of 7 positive, which is 57%, and no possibilities there, so 57%. Not a great day. Not a terrible day, if it was like 10%, then I'd say, okay, terrible day, but not a great day either. Again, today was a very strange, or I should say not today, yesterday was a very strange day, and so we saw some very strange activity. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. Thank you.